The casualty report on Friday morning left 5 officers dead in a shootout in downtown Dallas. Their names are Lauren Aarons, Michael Kroll, Michael Smith, Brent Thompson, and Patrick Zamarripa. Yes, their lives are sadly lost. However, their legacy and what they did for the people will never be forgotten. And that's why these men and women standing beside me right now, these are our true heroes. Not just in our community, not just in our state, but all across the world. People who have similar jobs to these people should be admired for the work that they put in, not for themselves, but for everybody else. That's the true definition of a public servant. Somebody who does something for others, not just for themselves. I was told that being a police officer is a calling. I'm sure pretty much everybody has heard that just with any occupation. However, I feel the world isn't perfect. Sometimes people make mistakes and they pick up the right phone at the wrong times. Not all officers are bad. Not all officers partake in police brutality against the public. We have some true role models that put on a badge every morning and step out the house, ensure that they won't come back to their wives, their daughters, their sons. They do it for us. In lieu of all of this, discontent has been sowed into our hearts and our minds. Sometimes people find it impossible to trust these men and women. And it's our job, it's our responsibility as good American citizens to make sure that these relationships are restored. Because if he's a public servant, how could he serve the public that doesn't trust him?
Right.
You know, a teacher told me once, and this stuck with me. It's a motto that he gave me whenever I slacked off in class. His name is Mr. Stuyvesant. He wasn't able to make it today. He said, "We know we're on the right track when effort is shown, perseverance is present, and in the end, change will be made." Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to tell y'all today that we have the first 2 steps down. Think of it. We all made an effort to make it out here. I have a cousin that came from Frisco. And we're showing our perseverance because we are standing solidly in the face of hatred, in the face of oppression, of any kind. And we're telling these people that we will not stop until this is changed. I'll end with this. My cousin's probably going to like this part. We as a people, in order to form a more perfect union, is the preamble, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need any more Alton Sterlings dying in the street. We don't need any more Philando Castiles dying in front of his girlfriend and his daughter. Take a second to think. I'm going off track, but take a second to think. The news conference that went the next day for Alton Sterling. Seeing his 15-year-old son break down because now he's fatherless. Now he's a statistic. Because his father's life was taken at a gas station. Because he probably had a gun. Think about Philando Castile's girlfriend and daughter. They're left without a father figure. At least the one that was given to them by God. Somebody decided to take it a little bit too early. We have faith. And rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, we have faith. And that's the one thing that's going to drive us as a people to better ourselves, better our communities, better our cities, better our nation. Because it's not just about being black or white. Representative Anderson put it best. If you cut me open, you're not going to find my skin tone. You're going to find the blood that's driven out of me. We're all American citizens. Even better, we're all human beings. We show compassion. I heard this yesterday on the radio that it's innate in us to show compassion because a baby cries when he sees other people in pain, not based on their skin tone, but he's seeing somebody else in pain and he's like, what can I do? How can I help this? Why are they going through this pain? Let me help them. So I just, each and every one of you with that message, take it with you, live with it. How can you help the person that's next to you? How can you help the person that you're probably going to run into 30 years from now that you don't even know about? How are we going to make change? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.